There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is the GhostBox.
And happy Sunday, everybody, and Merry Christmas. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Tonight, we are broadcasting on the Things Network, my Minnesota GhostBox page, as well as Paranormal United Network, Manifest Network, Afterlife Network. On YouTube, we're on Minnesota GhostBox, as well as the Things Network. So thank you very, very much for joining in. It's always greatly appreciated. And, we're going to do what we normally try to do here every single week. And that is simply try to reach out to spirits, try to reach out, see if we can reach anyone through the spirit box. Listen, we always say this is so very true. There is no such thing as a guarantee when it comes to this, that there is, possibly, we don't get anything. But I guess with that attitude, we won't. So let's do it this way. Let's say tonight's going to be a great night. Let's say that what we're going to do is we're going to reach a lot of your relatives, a lot of spirits, a lot of positive energy tonight, right? I mean, first of all, it's Christmas. I know it's the 26th, but I was actually pretty sick the last couple of days. So those are wiped out. We don't even talk about that. I hope you all had a nice Christmas. I was supposed to make a big meal yesterday, and I was just too ill for it. I didn't have the stomach for it. So I made it tonight. Didn't eat a ton, but it was really good. I had prime rib. I made prime rib for the first time. And if you're interested, if you're a friend of mine or you want to be friends with me, send me a note, send me a request, and you can see pictures of this amazing prime rib I did. Some people said it looked a little too rare. It isn't. It isn't. That's the point. They're supposed to look like that. But to each their own, right? Everyone has their own way of wanting steak to be done. And this was a beautiful piece of meat, though. And I just absolutely loved it. So, that was really nice. That was really nice to just all of that is good. I'm just reading some of the comments here on my own page. You are all over. So happy for you. That's from Anita. Is that in regards to, this isn't Greg's personal life hour, but I'm going to share it with you anyway, because I shared it on my Facebook page. This last week, I, after about 13 years of legal issues, stuff that was really dodgy, stuff that really was difficult, and being separated during that whole time, I am finally divorced. After 75 years of waiting for it to happen, I am divorced. So I am truly excited about it. My bank account isn't as excited, but that's just another thing altogether. I was watching Suits right before my program, and as I said there, because I was talking about new beginnings and cleaning out. If you don't need it, get rid of it. And anyone who's been in my house knows that it looks like that everybody who didn't need stuff had moved it into my house. So it's about this person who lived in my house was a hoarder. And because this was a piece of legalese, the stuff in the house was a legal, part of everything. Basically, I couldn't do anything with it. But now I can move it all out, which will be happening in February, which means literally about 3/4 of the stuff in my house will be moved out in February. And it's just going to be amazing. Linus is just going to not even know what to do with himself. It's going to be of a biblical proportion. I mean, he doesn't even know I'm looking at him right now. He doesn't even know what's going on. He has no idea what's waiting for him. There are rooms that none of us could get into for uh for decades. So, I mean, I make it sound like I've had that life had sucked. It hadn't, but this was always over me. And when I got into the field, which was about 13 years ago, when I got into it, I had asked for abilities, psychic abilities. I had asked because I've been told by many of mediums that I have a very strong third eye. It's right up here. And I was told I had a very strong third eye, and I didn't ask them, but I just asked the air, um, when are these going to happen? When am I going to break through? And it just said, once she's gone, and that once the divorce happens. And I thought, great, like in a year or two, not 13 or 14 years later. So, that's the thing that's really exciting, is that this is going to be very much a new beginning. I put that in my Facebook page, a new beginning, getting rid of toxicity and stuff. And I think some people might have taken that the wrong way. And I apologize for that, because that was not the intention. But because I think some people thought that I meant them. It's really more about that single person who I don't even know what state she lives in, to be honest. It was very strange. But the good news is that it is done. And I celebrated by being sick. And I celebrated by, you know what, just build on that. That's a very strong, positive platform. Let's build on it, and let's get out there. This is 2022. 2022 started for me that day. I have a lot of plans in the works. I have a lot of things that I want to manifest in 2022, and that was the start. That was, for me, universe saying, you are clear to begin. And that is really exciting. So I hope you don't mind me sharing this. I hope you don't mind me kind of putting my own stuff out there. I know a lot of you are just like, is the dude going to turn on the damn box or what? But I really wanted to share that, because that was, I think this is the beginning of what I've been waiting for, what I've been trying to manifest. You know what it's like, folks. Doesn't matter if you're divorcing a wife, you're divorcing a husband, you're having, just difficulties, and you have that weight on you. And this was a big one. And it is pretty much like gone. Bye-bye. And that was exciting. I'm happy about that. So thank you for allowing me to share that. Let's celebrate with water. Over the last couple of weeks, I lost 10 pounds. Not because of sickness. I've been really working hard to be careful of carbs, be careful of a lot of things with sugar. I just really want to live a healthier life. Now, when I go out sometimes with friends, yeah, I might have some carbs or whatever, but I really, when I'm here by myself, why do I need to have potatoes? Why do I need to have these things? So like tonight with the prime rib, meat is good. You can have meat. Red meat, you don't want to have a ton of, right? You don't want your gout. But with the prime rib, I had a caprese salad, the tomato and the mozzarella and the basil. And then I made bacon wrapped shrimp. And these are things that, no carbs. It was all good. And it's basically like eating free food, really. So it's been great. It's been really cool. So going over to my personal Facebook page, and I say it that way because for some reason I can't put the comments from my personal Facebook page on screen, which is only hugely annoying, right? So it's just really bizarre. But Carl, that's my life. I used to put chicken in it. I just put avocado. I make a salad or bring a salad in from the store, and all I do is that I just add avocado to it, and it just is that smoothness and that creaminess is so good. And so, and it really satisfied, doesn't Carl? Thank you for that. Hope other people are reading that and take that to, uh, you need the hair of the dog, mate. Ha! Not really. You have to drink to really want that, I think. And that's another thing that I do on occasion, but it just doesn't appeal to me like it used to. It really doesn't. Something else I wanted to bring up, this week, I did an investigation, and this is a good reminder to everybody, if you don't mind me saying so, not trying to preach or anything to anybody, but it was a good reminder to myself, and I really loved it. Um, that we went there, we didn't know the circumstances of what we were going to find there, and that was a little worrying to me because I was brought in because of just trying to identify certain types of energy that I've been studying lately, and we don't need to go any further than that with it. And we were a little unsure of what it was because we were not getting clear communication. The person's house that we're in, you could not text to them. Communication would not come into the house, which was also worrying. So we were not sure what we're going to get there. What ended up happening, though, we get into the house and it is this amazing feeling. It is very welcoming. The people who live there are very welcoming. It was a very wonderful, loving situation. Of course, they had a cat named Ellie, and I immediately spent all my time with Ellie. But the thing is that what we did there, we didn't investigate anything. We did a clearing, and we did a cleansing, and it was a really nice reminder for myself too. That because I was person I was with, I'm not naming because I don't know if they want to be named or anything. They're just like, oh, so sorry, didn't know what to expect. It's like, no, this is good. I mean, first of all, that means that the client is not having a bad time. It was, there's probably some sort of issues with cellular or anything like that. So that's okay. But there's also just a reminder that, you know what, I love using this equipment and I think I do it fairly well, but it's not always needed. And it's just, it's good just to be in there, help them with a couple things, always know that we're around, but just we left a very loving and happy atmosphere, and that was really cool. So I just wanted to let everybody know that it was such a great experience this week just to do that, just to be able to enjoy it. So that's I just wanted to share. I'm kind of reading through some comments here real fast. Um, if you can, just saying to go to the Amityville Horror House, see if there's any paranormal activity still there. Yeah. I think a lot of us would love to just see, wouldn't we? We would love to be able to get in there and just just to even stick our head in there for a second. But first of all, the owners, paranormal, you shouldn't really trespass, right? But that is also, who knows what's going on in that house? I mean, it's very interesting, isn't it? And I would love to be able to get in there. I think a lot of us would love to be able to get in there just to try, just to see and feel, just to get the energy. Like, what is this? But hopefully, they were right. The owners are right to not to not allow any of us in there, quite frankly, unless there's a problem. It doesn't seem like there is a problem. Maybe it all went away when they changed the windows, because you had those like little curved windows. Those are famous windows. Maybe once they changed those to be like square windows, that all the activity went away. I'm really really not sure. Let's see here. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Joshua. It's great. Um, and let's see. I ran across a gentleman who's from Australia. Thank you. Oh, Peter. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. You're probably like going like, and the spirit box stuff starts when? And then one other one, Amanda, did Linus get any Christmas presents yesterday? Yeah, he got water and some food. I don't know what more he could possibly want. So, and I kind of think he's lucky he got that. You know, I think this house is like a gift to him in some ways. It's so um there's so many things that he loves to pull down and lick and break and step on. I kind of think that this is just a little plaything for him. And once all that stuff is removed from the house, I that's when I need to get the toys. First of all, there's nowhere to put them. It's funny because I do have some cat toys, right? But it's being used as paranormal equipment. So the poor cat, he can't even have toys, and I'm just keeping them for myself. So you have that. Um, yeah. So he hasn't got any toys. Okay, thanks for pointing out what a crappy owner I am. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Let's talk about what we want to do tonight, right? As usual, what we want to do is we want to connect to spirits. And I really feel like that we can have a good opportunity of doing something tonight. I'm excited. I feel like that there's good energy here tonight with us, you as well as spirit. And I'm hoping that we get relatives that come through. I'm hoping that we get whatever we want. And I'm really excited for that. Now, before I get started, one other thing I was kind of floating, I want to see if I can float this with any of the networks. Is I had talked before about um, doing another night of GhostBox Live, but more so geared towards not relatives but other people. And so I feel like that's something I want to do. And because I am, how should we put it? Without employment, is that the best way of saying it at the moment? That maybe this is a good time to do so. And I'm going to float it with my friends over at Things and Paranormal United Network and all that, and see if they consider that to be an interesting scenario. And we'll go from there, right? Maybe we'll call it GhostBox After Hours, even though I doubt it'd be as late as this one is. But whatever, right? Work with me, please. Let's see here. Let's introduce the equipment table tonight. First of all, if you remember, last week the bell was moving, but that's because I said that the computer had this fan was blowing like crazy, and it was, we had the paranormal toilet paper moving, showing us that there was a breeze. There isn't a fan tonight. It's not overrunning. The computer is actually working relatively well. Now, currently, the bell is not moving. So what this is a great starting point to see if this will be something that will change things. So we have the bell. As always, we have the REM pod. Now, Amanda, please take note. All the lights are working tonight on the REM pod, right? So, I just want to make sure, because Amanda was busting my chops last week telling me that I need a new REM pod, and that is not true. You notice we have 2 flashlights here. This is the first time we have done 2 flashlights. I know you're all excited with, amazement over that, but I couldn't get this one out of my bag. The way I have it, it got so jammed into the little slot it goes into. So I took out another one, and then I was able to get this one out. So we'll see. This is my favorite. It already went off a couple times, but we'll see if it goes off again. We have the Ovilus 5. The Ovilus 4 is with me right now, but it doesn't have batteries, and I was way too lazy to put batteries in it tonight. So we're not going to have batteries. So we're not going to have the Ovilus 4. So I just wanted to let you know. I know you all like the equipment more than me, so I just want to explain why certain things are not on the table tonight, all right? Moving back, we have the Ovilus. Now, I find this very interesting for my own purposes. It's on here. It says Soul Alignment July. Soul, Soul, Alignment July. That's very interesting. Who knows what it means? But it resonates with me a little bit. So we'll see what that is all about. Then, of course, and this was talked about in some programs earlier today, we have the cat balls. Now, we had them go off at a location and a couple locations. Have we had it go off during one of the GhostBox lives? I should remember this stuff, but I'm more focused on all of you. If it has, please remind me. I don't think it has yet. We haven't seen the REM pod go off in a while, and of course, as always, we have the Linus detector. Now you know that it's not going off because he is not. He's over there on his back with his paws like this, trying to remind me he's cute. So that means he probably just. He's just he's just furry and big. What can I tell you? Joshua's like, let's move it along. Let's just work with what we have, buddy. Have you all set your intentions of who you want to talk to? There's a gentleman on here that says that someone he knows has passed away. Have you said to them, please come through? Please come through to Greg. He is going to try to reach out to you. Anyone who wants a loved one to come through, please set your intention. Do not give them your energy. Do not give me your energy. Set your intention, please, because that's how it works. And we need to make sure that we have that all kind of set up. And I do the same thing. My intention is that your loved ones come through. My intention is that my loved ones come through. Anybody who wants to come through, please do so. We only want to speak to spirits of love and light. We know this, right? And Max, can you let me know how Rita is what she is to you, please? So let's do some protection. As I've said before, as I say all the time, you do not have to do protection, but I would highly recommend it. Spirit attachment's real. Obviously, I wouldn't want to do anything that would possibly harm any of you, but you just never know. And this is, as always, every time we do spirit communication, we just want to be careful, right? People are always like, well, you got to make sure you're careful when you're using the Ouija board. You got to make careful when you do it. Yes, you do. But anytime you want to, speak to spirit, or you're asking someone to speak to spirit, you got to protect yourself. For example, are both your legs on the floor? Are you grounded? You want to be grounded. You want to make sure that you feel like that your feet are part of the floor, that you are connected to the earth, okay? Please do that. And then from there, right here, it starts right here. I believe it starts with your heart. Everyone has a different way of protection, so please go ahead and do so. I'm going to walk you through how I do it. It doesn't mean that it's the right way for you, but I just want to get things kind of going here. Imagine a white light that emanates from your heart. That is you, your kindness, what makes you you, all the best attributes of you, all the things that you are proud of, all the things that you are proud of, the spirits you want to reach out to, all that good stuff. That starts right here. And then from there, remember, it's also your spirit guides. It's also loved ones who have passed, the ones who love you, the ones who've never left you. You wonder sometimes. I know some of you wonder, are they still here? Oh my God, yeah. Absolutely, they're here. So they're right here with you. And that white light, right? Just hold on that white light for 1 second. Just maybe you feel it. Maybe you just feel the goodness right there. And just let it grow. Just let it get bigger and bigger. Ask it, grow. Can you protect me? Can you just be like a shield and go all over me? Just from my feet to the top of my head. Do whatever you need to do to just be grounded and feel secure. And then from there, what you do is, I like to do, is you have enough energy for everybody in the house. You might be watching me, and someone else in the house might be watching something else. They're not in the room. Also, I have like a 20-pound ball of fur just kind of staring at me. I don't know if he knows how to protect. I keep trying to teach him. Push it. Just push that goodwill. Push it to the walls, push it to the floor, push it up energetically. And from there, you will be able to have everything, as Joshua just says, envelop. It's all goodwill. It's limitless. It doesn't cost anyone anything. Goodwill, positivity, it streaks throughout everything. And I hope that resonates with some of you. Let's talk to spirit. Couple ground rules as we always go through. There's no guarantee of responses. We'll do our best. Max, we're going to get to you, but not right away. I want to warm up the box. Sometimes it takes a little while to get things coming out of here, okay? So please know that when I'm asking for spirits to come through or anything else, please know I haven't forgotten about you all. Also, if a loved one does not come through, it doesn't mean they don't love you. I run into this. I do run into this. People are like, they never did like me. No. That's not the reason. We don't know, at least I don't know, what it takes for spirit to communicate through the box. I think it's a lot. And when we go through here, we often get we often get a lot of voices coming through. So they might even be talking to us and we're missing it. So just keep that in mind. Also, folks, I know that we've been talking here for a while. Can you share this video out before I get into this, please? We're just looking for more people with good intentions, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay. So thank you very much for that. Don't pick on Linus. Oh my God. He picks on me. He comes up and he attacks me all the time. What I pick up and put on camera is a very cute, like Disney-esque version of what I have to live with. I've told you all before, he tries to trip me down the stairs. I'm walking at the foot of the stairs and he put out his paw to try to trip me. And that is not a lie. That is a fact. So just saying, he's a monster in a very cute furry outfit. So just so you know my side of the story. Let's talk to spirits. Original PSP 7, reverse sweep, 200 milliseconds, going backwards. My name is Greg. Tonight, we just want to speak to spirits of love and light. Come through me. Use me as the conduit, but come out through here, okay? And feel free to use any of the stuff over here to try to talk with us too, okay? Thank you. You can use that if you like. That was me. Hear the guy say thank you? Is there anyone in here that'd like to talk to us, please? Hear that woman. Now the thing is, okay. All right. Voice came through 3 times. I talked over her saying, I do. What is your name, please? You're here for somebody. You're here for someone, aren't you? Who are you here for? Can you tell us their name, please? I think I recognize that voice, but I won't say. Well, let's go with that. It wasn't who I was thinking, but let's go with that. Susan, what's your mom's name, please? How many spirits are in this room with me right now, please? I heard 7. Very light, 7. Anyone else hear that? Very light. Oh, I see. I see. Sorry, Susan. I thought you said it sounded like my mom. I'm like, well, who's your mom? Okay, well, there's that. Good to know my ears are working. All right, let's see here. Now, of the spirits that are in here with me right now, do you have loved ones watching me right now? All right, we're going to share that one for a second. I don't know if you all heard that. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Why not, right? All right. All right, let's talk. I think we're doing well here. So let's do some. Let's see what we can do. I'm going through some. If you're on here listening, I hope you heard your name through the box.
What is that?
All right. I think I lost it. Hold on. Robert, I'm so sorry. You gave me your dad's name before. Can you please do it again for me? I cannot find it in the comments. Okay. Oh no, never mind. I found it, Robert. It's Tom. I got it. Sorry about that. All right, Robert. Let's see what we can do. I'll do my best. I am looking. Tom, your son Robert is wanting to hear your voice. Tom, can you come through for us, please, so Robert can hear your voice, please? Tom, could you say Robert's name for us, please? Now, I tried. Now, Don has heard your name. Tracy has heard your name. Susan heard it. Man, so basically everyone on the earth had heard it except me. I'm hoping that you heard it. I thought I heard, when I asked for it again, I thought I heard, I tried. So Tom, it appears that we heard it. I didn't hear it myself, and I apologize. Tom, are you still here with us? Tom, are you able to say anything else to your son, please? You hear that? What did I say? What do I say? And I said, can you let him know that you love him? But I thought I heard that already, to be honest. I understand. This is also not an easy thing to listen to through the internet. A number of you heard, I'm sorry. So I appreciate that. This is why I enjoy this, because you are also helpful to me. I couldn't do it. Now, Robert, you can do that. You don't need me for that. You do not need me for that. I'll say it, but I hope you know that he knows, right? I'll say it tonight, but I hope that you keep saying it to him going forward, if you haven't already. So, Tom, you know, of course, that Robert loves and misses you terribly, right? He knows. He knows. There you go. And I just heard it just now. Okay. Thank you very much, Tom. I get it. I really do. And I'm so sorry for your loss. And my sister's on here, I know that. We lost both our parents, and no day is the same since they've left. Not one. So, you know, totally understand. But just make sure, and not saying that you're not doing this, but just make sure you never stop reminding them how much you love and miss him, okay? He hears you. So please keep it up. Just keep it up. And I hope that works for you. Max, thank you for your patience. Is that her? Sound like someone just said, hey. Max, let's see what we can do. We'll do my best for you. Now, you said that your great aunt Rita just passed away not too long ago. And I apologize. There's so many comments, and thank you all for them all. that I think you said that it was recent. Just kind of scrolling through comments and stuff. So let's see here.
Touchdown.
I think that's radio. I think I heard touchdown. Anyone else hear touchdown? And we know that Sunday Night Football is currently going on, or news about Sunday Night Football or any football. So, that's where you have to be very careful. That's why we don't try to talk to celebrities who pass right after it happens, especially big ones, because they're all over the news. I am looking for Rita, your great nephew, Max, would really like to hear from you. I am so sorry, Max, for your loss. Rita, the pain is clearly very raw. Can you please say something to Max, please?
Your what? Your what? 49.
It wasn't on last week. Rita, we haven't forgotten about you. I thought it's okay. But before, just this little guy wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy scratch me later for doing this. So, right? All right. Oh my God. Obelisk just went off and said living. Linus detector is going off because there's a Linus nearby. Aunt Rita, are you still here? Can you come through for us, please? Thankful. Rita, could you say your name for us, please, so Max can hear it? There was a Gene. Was it a male voice? When did anyone else hear "I love you"? Look at that. It's going up. Rita, is that you? Is that you making it go off, or is that Gene? No. Rita, if that's you, can you make the ball go off again for us, please? I said it hadn't gone off yet, and there we are. Get down. Wait. You know that. If it's Gene, can you make the ball go off for me, please? All right. If it was neither of you, if whoever turned it on, can you turn it on one more time for me, please? That is my cat back there, okay? Don't think that it's like spirit. The ball is something different, but that is Linus. The energy just went up. Oh, Linus. That's not the time to do that. Obelisk just went off, said dress. Tracy, to your question, that's why we call it the Linus detector, because when he comes around, the blue light does go off. It's his fur. Can I get the name of who turned on that light for me, please?
About that up.
Hook that up here. Female just said here. Just so I was going to click on this. Rita, can we please just get some possible closure that you're here, that Max could feel good about you being here, please? You heard back here? Okay. Or that's what the audio, yeah, I get it. Rita, please just know. Later. Who left? All right, you have to call me. Is that Robert's name again? Love you. A lot of love you tonight. Is anyone else picking up on that? Rita, feel free to come through any way you want. If that was you, I wish I would know. That way we could attribute it to. Good. Good. Then it's what it was. You don't need to second guess it. If it resonates to you, then that's what it was. It could just be a message that you need to hear. Other people hear it and are telling you. If I don't hear it, doesn't mean it didn't happen, okay? Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay.
All right. Lauren, I can try to reach, let's try one to start with. You have like 5 people you'd like me to reach, and I think, can you let me know which one you really want me to reach? You have your mom, your dad, you have your mother-in-law, your niece, you have another one. Can you let me know who you'd like me to reach, and we can start with that, okay? Well, that's interesting. Lauren, we were just talking about you. So Guy is Lauren's brother. So let's just go with this, okay? Guy, it would appear... I just might listen here for a second. So, Guy, you must know that your sister is watching and like communicating. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It actually scares me because I don't know where the light was coming from. It looked like it's coming over here because of the reflection. Wow. Guy, is that you? Can you do that again for me, please? Who turned on the light, please?
Okay, Anthony.
Can I get the name of who turned on the light for us, please? I just want to know, especially if you are attached to anyone who is watching tonight.
Right.
So Lauren is taking, she's taking responsibility for the ball. She asked Guy to turn the ball on. Lauren, can you ask Guy to do it one more time for us, please? Guy, thank you very much for joining us tonight. You are very welcome here. No, I don't think it has gone off during one of ours.
Once a week.
Guy, could you turn that light back on for us, please?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Guy. Thank you very much for being a part of all of this. I told you the energy was right for this tonight. I really felt it. I'm like, what's this? It's a ball. So I put it there too. Chantal, we need your help on this. Wasilenko? Let me know if I'm near correct on that, okay? Wasilenko? Wasilenko? That's her first name, or is that her last name? Yep, okay. I have Chantal here asking for Grandma Wasilenko to come through. Verna. See, that sounds like I'm here, but it's not clear enough that I can't count it. I personally can't. Okay. Grandma Wasilenko, can you come through for Chantal, please? Well, holy shit, this stuff is real, huh? Jill, I'll get to you next. You waited patiently, and I jumped some people ahead of you. I apologize. And Lori, I see. Thank you. That's fantastic. Grandma Wasilenko, is that you? Is that you that's doing this? And why are they only hitting this ball? Is there anyone that can turn the other one on, please? Not that I'm ungrateful. I don't know, Chantal. I was asking for your Graham to come through, and then the light turned on. Something about spirit. It's just spirit or something like that came through. I look at that as her communicating to you, Chantal. How do you feel about that? Does that work for you? Thank you. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Good. Actually, that's right. Good. You want to be picked up again?
Sure.
So we saw the light go on again. It feels like all hell breaks loose when I bring this guy into the picture, doesn't it? You like that? He is such a ham. He is such a ham. All right, we got work to do, Linus. Where are we? Jill. That's from Linus. Jill, I am so sorry for your losses. Okay.
Well,
Jill would like to reach out to her best friend, Ken. Ken, I know that you just passed. Ken, can you come through for Jill, please? I think she really would like to hear from you. Ken, can you come through, please? Jill would like to know who you're with. I would love to hear from you. A male voice says, "I love you." That's for Jill, right? Ken, is that you? Anyone else hear that? The male, "I love you." Good. Oh, here we go again. Jill, Ken's coming through. Oh, you're all on top of it. Thank you. Folks, there is... Good, I know that. Good. Now, Jill, I know you're doing this, but I just want to make sure, I have to make sure everyone, I say it to everybody. You tell him this, right? You're just sitting there, and you just say it out loud, right? You're just like, "No, Ken, I love you. I miss you." I hope you're doing that. If not, please do so, because this is what it's all about. You don't need me for this, okay? All right, Lori. Lori's been patient also. You all have been patient.
That's a
Do my best. I want to check something real fast. Lauren is like, looks like my brother Guy started a trend with the ball. Possibly, but it's been going off even before Guy came through. I think that's where, before that was Grandma Verna. There was someone beforehand, but I mean, I think, is it possible? This is a theory. Is it possible that when one spirit does it, the others see it and they want to do it also? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Lori wants to reach her father, John. John, are you here? Can you come through here for me, please? John, I'm hoping that you can come through for Lori. Or turn on a device, or do something, please, that she knows that you're here. Could you say her name, please? See, I just heard something that wasn't very clear. That sounded like Lori, but it's so not quite what we want to hear. We want to hear it as clear as possible. John, if that was you, I'm sorry. Could you try to say it again for us, please? It just doesn't, it wasn't very clear. We just want to make sure it was you. It would make Lori so happy if you could do it again.
these are people.
Right, John, we may have picked you up. Maybe Lori feels very confident. At the very least, I'm sure you're leaving stuff for her to pick up on. Could you please do that? You please come through anytime you want if you want to reach out to Lori. If you've done so and I missed it or Lori missed it, do apologize, okay? All right, Virginia, let's try this, okay? Just playing that back in my mind. Okay. Virginia, let's just try Carlos, okay? Do my best. Virginia would love to hear from her husband, Carlos. Carlos, can you come through for us, please? Can you say hi to Virginia for us, please? was a high. Actually, I think, honestly, I felt like that was high Virginia. I thought I spoke over Virginia. Carlos, could you say your name through here for us, please?
Other neighbor.
But no one picked up Virginia. I thought I heard Virginia when I spoke over him, though. Carlos, is there any way that you could say your name through here for us, please, so Virginia could hear it? And Carlos, feel free to manipulate any of the devices on this table over here, if that's how you'd like to communicate. Possibly. Some of you heard a second hi. Hello? Just listening. Come on, Carlos. I want to hear you.
Okay.
All right. Are there any spirits that want to cross over tonight? You do not have to. But you are more now. You all heard Carlos, and I thought I might have, but it wasn't 100% sure. But I'm gonna have to cross over some spirits. The energy is building here. There's some who want to cross. Oh my goodness. You want to cross tonight, don't you? My goodness.
You just what?
How many of you want to cross tonight? Let's open up some light for you.
I heard you.
I heard you too. Okay, I've opened up some light for you. Okay? Let's start with, do you see the light that's been opened up for you? Can you answer me through this, please? Do you see it? Only cross if you want to. You don't have to. But please know, whatever you did in this life, you're not going to be judged for it, okay? There, yes, really. There's nothing to worry about on the other side, okay? You need to cross over. There will be someone there to help you. You can leave it all behind. You can come back anytime you want. I can feel some of you cross. I really can feel it. Have you crossed? Have you all crossed? Can you all cross, please? I need you to do it. I need you to release me. Cross. Can you please? I think there's someone who doesn't want to cross. There's not. Okay. I think we're moving now. Did you figure it out? Do you need help? Can you answer me if you need help? Okay. I can manage. All right. Well, I was wondering because it didn't seem like you were doing so. Okay. All right. Good. Did you all cross over now? You all cross? I feel like that you all are in good shape. All right. Thank you. I just feel like that if they don't cross, like if there's one lagging, I can feel them. Like I said, I was feeling the energy building up suddenly. I knew that they wanted to go. It's kind of nice. It's my favorite part of all this. It in itself is a drug. Thank you all. Lauren, I got your photo. Thank you. Whoa, okay. And thank you, Guy. Guy, you're very well remembered. I do hope that you know that. You're very much loved. Thank you for coming through tonight. Let's shut this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before I forget, because I almost forgot last time, folks, remember, this session is closed. If there's any spirits that want to get a hold of us that are not related to us, not close friends, and you know who you are, then you are not allowed to communicate with us. Okay, this session is over. The circle is closed. So please respect that. We will open up this again next week. Okay, and we'll do it at that point. Once again, folks, if any of you are feeling any ill effects from this, just let me know. That you shouldn't, but you never know. But still, just something to kind of make sure you keep it in mind. And this was good. This was a good night. I told you all I could feel the energy, and it was really something. So if anyone wants to turn on the light one last time before I turn it all off, you're more than welcome to. We're enjoying that. We appreciate that you're doing all that. Let's see. Next time I see you all will be in 2022. As far as I'm concerned, 2022 has started already. This is where I'm making some great changes. I'm planning on starting a company. I'm putting literally everything on the line for it. So if it doesn't work, then it's like, well, E for effort. But the point is, the goal is that that things change, and because I want to do so much more in the paranormal, this company I want to start has really nothing to do with the paranormal, but um, I want to have my own hours. I want to have my own say in what I do. I want to be able to go and do what I need to do to be able to do and help more people in the paranormal, to go to more conventions and whatnot. If you all know of any conventions that are coming up, let me know, because when I was at the Vegas Paracon, I had a lot of people stop at my table interested in what I'm doing and enjoying and having a mutual respect for the kind of research in the paranormal that I do, that isn't, and this is nothing wrong with it, but that isn't going and yelling, screaming in the air or something. This is something where, as you see, I just want to communicate with people's loved ones. I just want to be able to be able to get through to people and help them reach out to loved ones. My goodness, Joe, have you been here the whole time, or did you just join? Because it was a lively night, very lively night. Katie, I saw your note. Maybe send me something separately if you don't mind, and then I can figure out the logistics of it, because I want to get back out there, and it was fun to be at the Vegas Paracon. I hope to be around the country this year. I was around the country last year. I drove, folks. I drove over the course of the year to the East Coast, through the mountains. I drove down to Vegas and went pretty much around that part of the United States, to like in a circle, to get there and get back. I've driven down to Kansas. I've flown out to the East Coast. I mean, I was everywhere this year, and I loved it, and I'm not done. So let's, and we, I still think one of the coolest things is doing the Spirit Box, GhostBox Live at the Salina, Kansas thing. So yeah, it's let's see here. What do we got here? Oh, good to know, Joe. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it seemed worth your time. So your iOvulus is pretty active in sync with mine. Good. That's validation, right? That's what we all like. We all like validation for the work that, not even work, that makes it sound to me, it's like something else, for what we're just trying to do, the spirit communication that we're trying to do. So that being said, folks, good. I hope you're back, Joe, and we should catch up sometime. It's been a while. Met Joe at the Vegas Paracon. We spent about 3 nights off and on, having some drinks in the bar and chatting at my table, and it was really fun. It was really a really good. And Katie, you had your Ghost Box running as well. Very cool. That's what it's all about. We're working this together. I can't do this without you all. I hope you know that. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is a group effort. This isn't me running a spirit box and you all just stay quiet. This is how we all work together for one goal. So I will be back. Now, I do a radio show on AM 950 every Sunday, and it's been on hiatus because of the holidays. And I simulcast it on Paranormal United Network and also Things Network. So it's like the radio goes on the radio station, and then you could see the feed of me just sitting in a room at the studio asking questions. Sometimes we have guests in studio. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. That was very kind of you to say. But it's normally just me, but it's fun. And it's a way to see it on Things and Paranormal United Network. Unfortunately, have not been able to figure out how to simulcast the Things yet. We're going to get it worked out because it'd be a lot of fun to do. But just want to let you know, we're going to be back. I got a bunch of cool guests lined up, and we just talk paranormal ufology, cryptozoology, or just the unusual. And that's going to be a great year for the show also. Thank you so much for everything this year, folks. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the friendship. Speaking of friendship, you can follow me if you like, but I prefer to be your friend. So feel free to go to my personal page. My name is down there. And you can send me a friend request if you like. If you want to follow something, I do. I have a page called Minnesota GhostBox. Kind of drop into Minnesota because I'm all over the place. Like not up here, maybe, but also around the country. Also, Parafriends events. We do a lot of we had done a lot of events. We're hoping to do more. And then like Things Network, like Paranormal United Network, like Manifest Network, like them all, please support them. We are a community that supports. So please consider doing that. You support me, I support you how best I can. But feel free to send me friend requests and we can be friends. We can chat about what's going on here, what we're doing. So it's great. You all are very kind. You're all very good to me. Thank you so much for that. We'll be back in 2022, and maybe we'll do that GhostBox after hours. See, I don't even know the name of it yet, so maybe we won't do it. But we're gonna try. If I do that, we're gonna try to get some known people on it, as far as through the box. Maybe that's what we focus on a little bit. Kind of mix it up a little bit, but we'll talk more about that some other point. If you're all going out on New Year's, please be careful, please be safe. Remember, driving out on New Year's Eve is for amateurs, so please be careful, take care of yourselves. I will be back. Let's see, that would be January 2nd, so I'll be back then. You all are amazing to me. This was a fun night. You all remind me why I do this, and I hope that I remind you why we never give up on those who have passed. Take care, everyone. Have a great night, and I'll see you next week.